12 famous people Queen Elizabeth II couldn't stand. 12. Donald Trump. In 2018, Trump traveled to the UK. He did, however, show there a little late. He then turned away from Elizabeth and moved in front of her. The Queen made a statement through her jewelry. She was wearing a brooch that belonged to the Obamas. 11. Margaret Thatcher. Elizabeth despised the first female British PM. She disagreed with the political stances of Thatcher. Thatcher declined to put sanctions on South Africa at the height of the apartheid system. Elizabeth summed up her policy in 3 words: uncaring, confrontational, and divisive. 10. Princess Diana. Elizabeth found Diana's emotional character perplexing. The Queen first made an effort to offer assistance. But she couldn't help but feel uncomfortable about a lot of things. One of them was Diana's method of raising her boys. "There are millions of housemaids around," Elizabeth reportedly remarked. 9. Mick Jagger. The Queen has been referred to by Jagger as the chief witch. Due of her knee surgery, Elizabeth chose not to attend his knighting. She was secretly glad about it. The rock star also flirted with Princess Margaret. Elizabeth feared it would lead to a scandal. 8. Boris Johnson. During his initial meeting with Elizabeth, Johnson went too far. He blabbed to his colleagues that the Queen didn't get why anyone would want to be a prime minister. The exchange was intended to be private. Johnson backed the Brexit movement. Elizabeth allegedly didn't share his perspective. 7. Jackie Kennedy. The Kennedys went to Buckingham Palace in 1961. Elizabeth and Jackie didn't agree on a guest list. Jackie intended to invite her divorced sister. The Queen made concessions. She did not, however, invite Marina, their aunt, or Margaret. Jackie was eager to see them, and Elizabeth knew this. Gore Vidal was irritated when Jackie said, "No Margaret, no Marina, no one except every Commonwealth Minister of Agriculture they could find." Jackie agreed that Elizabeth was out of date. 6. Camilla Parker Bowles. Camilla was never favored by the Queen. She allegedly once referred to her as a wicked woman. She skipped the wedding ceremony for Charles and herself. After then, Elizabeth did appear at the reception. 5. Tony Blair. Blair's spouse resisted bowing down to the Queen. Blair detested going to Elizabeth's favorite resort, Balmoral. In his autobiographies, he was very open about their encounters. 4. Marilyn Monroe. Monroe visited the United Kingdom for a few months in 1956. She was invited to the Royal Command performance. She arrived wearing a low-cut, skin-tight dress. Monroe shook Elizabeth's hand, but she thought she looked unsettling. 3. Oprah Winfrey. Meghan and Harry spoke candidly with Oprah in 2021. Even the mere mention of the American host made Elizabeth sick to her stomach. 2. Gordon Brown. Elizabeth allegedly mocked Brown behind closed doors. Brown said that she frequently called him out on his historical errors. He wasn't invited to William and Kate's 2011 wedding. Except for Tony Blair, all other current prime ministers were. 1. Sarah Ferguson. Ferguson was photographed vacationing with her boyfriend in 1992. The guy was captured in one image sucking on the Duchess' toe. It was seen as a personal insult by Elizabeth.